Hey everyone, happy Magic Monday.
Hey guys.
Look who's back. Christine is back on the screen with me, finally.
Yes, here I am. Glad to be back.
Welcome back, Christine. Thank you for bringing spring with you.
Yes. Can't complain.
So I hope that our topic got your attention today because we had a good laugh over coming up with that one, because we were just thinking about how when we're trying new things in life, and one of the reasons we don't like to try new things is because we feel like we're going to suck. And the message that we want to, bring to you today is that maybe you need to suck at something to expand your horizons and to have new things in your life. And if we're not willing to do that, we can stay small, which is not what we're going for.
Right. Life gets, we can't complain that life is boring and the same old if we're not working on, any resistance we have to trying new things. Right. And that's the purpose of the topic.
Right. And Christine, I know I was going to talk about something different, but I think the best example of this is actually you and I on video, right?
Oh my God. Way to change. Okay. Yes.
I mean, I don't want to throw you under the bus with this, but I personally was awful. I was a deer in headlights when we first started making these videos. And so I really needed to, and I don't want to say that I'm awesome now, but at least I'm a lot more comfortable in front of the camera. And we do this each week, and I feel pretty good about it.
It was such a big deal, scripting, not scripting, hair and makeup, lighting, audio. I mean, just everything alone, There was no way we were not going to be beginners, amateurs, and novices at the video. But once we decided that's what we were going for, it's right. Worked.
And we couldn't have gotten here unless we had sucked at the beginning. Or if I hadn't sucked. I don't want to tell you sucked because I think it was really me.
No, not really. Listen, but at the end of the day, it was a fearful experience. I will tell you, we just struggled a lot. But we pushed through, and there was definitely some gold at the end of the process, right?
Yeah. And I feel like we're continuing to evolve, and it's going to continue to get better and better. And that's really what we want to talk about today, right? That we can't expect to know how to do things if we've never done them before. And when we look at things and we say, oh, I can't, then we're holding ourselves back from something that might be a really good experience if we let ourselves be bad at it to start with.
And it can be anything, right? So maybe it's, doing videos, maybe it's writing a blog, maybe it's taking a class, right? Bringing up an idea at a board meeting or a community meeting or at your kid's school, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever that is, why is it so hard? Why is it such a trigger or a resistance for us? And we really think about it, it comes down to we're afraid of being embarrassed. We're afraid of being judged, rejected.
Looking like a fool.
Right? Being silly, being called silly, right? Mm-hmm. And it's pretty intense. It triggers all the warning bells go off, danger, emotional vulnerability, emotional triggers, emotional safety, being compromised there.
Right. And in a lot of ways, it's safer to stay small. It's safer to stay in our comfort zone and just say, oh, that's for other people. That's not for me.
I would never do that. Other people can do that, but that's just not my thing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, which is definitely something that I said about video, by the way.
Absolutely.
And yet, here we are.
Here we are.
and if I had stayed in that smaller box, this would not be available to me.
And so on and so forth. Exactly.
Yes. And that's why it's important.
Yeah. And it feels good. I mean, tell you one of the benefits for us is, you kind of, each time you do it, there's something new, whatever that might be, right? You feel more capable. You prove to yourself that you're more capable than you originally thought you were. And who doesn't need that? So you feel more confident naturally. You don't have to push through so many, just willpower your way through it. You actually prove it out to yourself, right?
Yes. And listen, and you still might hate it, right? I mean, you might try the Zumba class and then try it again and say, you know what, this is really not for me. But now I know. And I also know that I can try something new and survive it. And yeah, maybe I looked silly and maybe I couldn't keep up, but it was okay. And I kind of had fun, and maybe I'll try this other thing that is more suitable to me.
Absolutely. And again, so broadening, the menu. It's the only way we learn and grow. It's the only way we tell our kids all the time. That's what's so funny, right? Come on, try a bunch of things, follow your interests, right? But as we get older, literally, right, we get more and more contracted. We get more and more fearful, whether we are aware of that fear or not. I was thinking about, we were talking about babies, right? So the most incredible thing is they get up and they walk, and we all know they can crack their head open, they can fall down a flight of stairs, right? But what do? We cheer them on, and they don't know anything different. So it's in us, really, right?
Yes, right. They don't feel judged, and we're not judging them.
They don't judge themselves, right?
Yes. Exactly. And what if we could give ourselves that to try new things?
So the Buddha saying is, the goal would be to have something called beginner's mind, right? So to have beginner's mind in life, it's always having a fresh perspective and a kindness to a gentleness to trying new things in life, right?
100%, right. Being gentle with yourself, being compassionate, saying, I'm not supposed to be good at this, but maybe this will be something that'll change my life, right? Something that I'll get really into, and I'll find incredible people that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to meet if I hadn't done this thing. Or I jumped out of an airplane. I didn't think I could ever do that, right? I mean, how amazing does that feel if this was something that you never thought you could do?
And maybe it goes without saying here, but I think it's important to bring up that in order for us to take that step, fundamentally, we have to believe that our dreams, our desires, our needs are worthy, are a priority, right? And when we drop into that place, that's where that's where you get, the benefits of that, right? Because we're all here to learn, grow, speak our voices loud and, more and more, express ourselves, creatively. I used to say all the time, I'm just not a creative person. I'm not a creative person. I can't draw, and we have all this black and white thinking that, changes, just keeps putting all the layers on.
Yeah. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
Exactly.
So so we know that you can, and we know that we can, and being willing to do that is a really big deal in life, and it feels really cool. Whether you end up looking like a fool or not, it's a great experience, and you live through it and you learn from it, and that's kind of the whole idea.
Right. So take the class, have the conversation, express the opinion, raise your hand, follow the breadcrumbs of maybe there's something that's calling you. Maybe right now you're starting to think about what's a longing that you have in you, something that's been calling you, right?
Yes. Be willing to suck.
Willing to suck.
It's our new motto, Christine. Be willing to suck.
Right. Exactly. Right. But
so
trust yourself every step of the way.
Exactly.
Everything will exactly as it should be.
Yes. We hope you guys like this. Happy Magic Monday. And we will see you again soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.